Well, the gentleman here was right on. He said Croatia, okay, Bosnia, Kosovo. Okay, what you have here is a typical situation that occurred many times, actually, in Bosnia and Kosovo. And what this is two groups of military here. These actually are Americans here, and these over here, well, I'm sorry, the Americans over here, these actually are Danish troops. And they're in between two groups of people. In this case, it's Serbs and Bosnians, okay? And this scene during the conflict in Bosnia and Kosovo took place hundreds, if not thousands of times. And inevitably, you know, there were one group on one side, one group on the other side, and they were upset about something. And the people who found themselves in the middle were soldiers from many different countries, actually. They came from Arab countries, Jordan, other countries, in addition to a number of European countries. And every single time they were caught in the middle. Because the situation was that the Serbs, you know, had moved, or rather the Croats, let's say, had moved out of their farms because they were forced out. A Croat family or Serb family moved in, and the Croat family comes back and says, I want my farm back. All right, now who gets the farm? Okay, the person may have lived there for several years. It could be a case of let's say, schools, where the Bosnian children say, I don't want to go to school with the Serbian children. And the people who were caught in the middle were basically very small unit leaders. These are platoons. Platoons are groups of maybe 30 to 40 soldiers, led by a young lieutenant. The young lieutenant could have gone to ROTC or West Point or OCS, any number of different ways to become an officer, but they found themselves in positions that I assure you they never anticipated. I mean, how do you control the garbage pickup for a small village? And you got to work it so that the driver of the garbage truck, who's a Serbian, is afraid to drive into the Croat side of town, and if you don't do something, you have garbage pile up. Now that's a very real issue, and I think the only way that these young officers, we're talking about young people in their 20s, 23, 24, 25,